afternoon, Mr. Neo from your little droney. Windy. Right, let's try again. I took off, did the flight, came back, and I hadn't even pressed record. So, recording. Welcome into Cinematic Monday. So today, excuse the dark glasses, we're going to look at a different technique for flying your cinematic drone. I don't know whether it's something which a lot of people do, but I'm going to try just putting the drone up and letting the environment move for me. So I suppose you can call this minimal movement flying or still drone flying, I don't know. It hasn't got a name in my mind, but bit of an experiment. We're going to use the things in nature or the things like vehicles and stuff like that to give us the movement in our environment. Rather than flying the drone, we'll let the background move for us. Let's find somewhere to set down and we'll get Miss Mini up in the air. So the first movement in the environment we're going to look at is we're going to look at the movement of people. Now, I've noticed as we're walking down the field, there's a cricket match going on. So I thought, right, we'll put the drone 100 meters up in the sky and about, I'd probably say about 60, 70 meters away from the field. So we're well away from the uninvolved people. And we're just going to look and use the movement. And we're going to do a bit of a micro movement as well of the drone. So let's get recording. So there we go. And from this, we can drift out and we can just do a tiny little rotational pan around. Hardly any movement at all. We're trying to use the main movement of the people on the field. Just great. Obviously in a cricket match, this sort of movement, there isn't a lot. So let's see if we can find it when they bowl. It looks like we're closer than we are because obviously I'm zoomed in as well, but nobody is recognisable in the scene, which is very important. There we go, a little bit more movement there. Lovely, so that's people. Let's get on to our next one. Right, so we've moved up to about 2 fields, mainly because where I was before was a bit of a dip, but this one I can see literally the motorway just over there. So we're going to do the vehicle movements, keeping it as still as possible. So let's take her off. Right, up she goes. Windy. Well, I've got a bit of a whistle. I think there's a loose prop somewhere, so we're going to bring it back in straight away. Right, that was lucky. Miss Mini actually had a loose prop, so I could have lost this drone very easily. One of the screws on the props was like hand tight. Right, let's get it up, get her up there and get filming this part, shall we? Here you go, go that way. Right, so we're going to head out towards our next spot. Lots of height, please. Right, let's try again. I took off, did the flight, came back, and I hadn't even pressed record. So, recording. Right, so we're going to head out. You can see heading out, and we've got a pigeon right in front of us. So another thing, nature just helps out. Another pigeon flying across, and we're just going across this field very gently, literally doing 6.1 millimeters a second. It's hardly anything really. And then we're going to raise up and we're going to get in position. Tell you what, that field over there is green as anything. How is that field so green and all the others are so, well, never mind. So our aim is to try and stay away from the motorway. we're going to go towards probably this tree here. Let's flick down and we'll use that as our marker. That's how close we're going to get to those cars. Right, flick down. That's how high we're going to go. 120 meters up. We've got sheep in the field just there. Okay, so that's our field just there. That's our marker, that's the tree. I'm not going to go any further than the tree. Flick it up, and then we're going to bring the gimbal down. No, bring it down. And there we have the M40. So we're going to just use our rotation. Bring the gimbal up a bit, or down a bit. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a really, really slow pan, but we're going to find an object on the motorway to follow first of all. Okay, so we're going to zoom in a little bit, zoom in, yep, zoom in. We're going to bring the gimbal up a little bit. There's a white van there. It's normally nice if you find a nicely coloured truck. Here we go, we've got two trucks coming down the carriageway. Oop, fly. And we're going to wait until they get into the centre, and then we can start following it. There we go. And I'm going to use the gimbal to come down as well. And then use the gimbal to go back up. Wow. So that was just using the movement of the motorway to give you a shot. That's pretty cool. I like that. Right. So we'll head back round. You see, that's another shot, isn't it? Clouds. There's nothing in the environment that changes and moves so relaxing as a cloud. I'm going to film it for a little while, and then what I'll do is when I get back into the studio, I will times the speed of the clouds up by about, I don't know, 100%, see what it looks like. Well, I hope you enjoyed those little flights. I didn't quite get the footage I wanted today. I'm probably going to go out and touch on this again, basically doing static shots, just using the environment to move. So you're stood there or flying there with your drone and watching everything that move below you. I think we'll do it again. I'll add some more to this because I want to include night flights as well, because they're fantastic for catching car lights and things like that, street lights. They look really amazing. But yeah. Now we're going to head back into the studio, check out some nice cinematic flyers out there putting their stamp on Cinematic Monday. Right, catch you in a minute. Right, welcome everybody. Welcome into Cinematic Monday. The studio is slightly in a mess because I now have a screen just here. So I'm sort of trying to set up my studio so when it gets to the point of me doing live, then we've got everything I need. I've got the screen here because I want to start putting logos and various graphics on there. So when we're live, you'll be able to see them behind me and stuff like that. And then we're also going to be moving how I sit, where the camera is, all that sort of stuff. But Cinematic Monday. So we need to head over and check out you creators on YouTube who are putting some cinematic content out there and putting your stamp on Cinematic Monday. So this is for you guys. This is to shout you out and try and push your channels up to the next levels that you're looking for. So without further ado, let's go and check out our first creator. So this creator is called Ladyflyer UK, and they have got over 1,500 subscribers and 447 videos. A fantastic back catalogue for you to go and check out. Now, this creator is based up in North Yorkshire, and I think this Creative Monday is very, very much a celebration of the English countryside. Right, let's go and check out the video. Here we go. Lovely countryside, tractor, heading down the road. All those walls, dry stone walls. Beautiful. Still is a little bit green up there in North Yorkshire. It's not as green down here. Right, let's mute the music so we don't get any copyrights. Wow, that's beautiful. Look at that. Those hills. Those stone houses. Absolutely superb. We have a cuppa. And she did mention, if you keep looking, the swifts have come out to join her. So you see lots of birds flying around her in a second. Let me just forward it on a little bit. Beautiful. I've got a feeling this looks like an FPV drone, to be honest. The way that it's banking, it looks like an Avatar or something like that. Yeah, there is a part. Where is it? I think it's towards the end. Yeah, there we go. You can see them just flying around. Wow. Wow, they are so close. Right, we'll hold it there. We'll let you guys go and check this video out for yourselves. So go and check out Ladyflyer UK. Go and check out their videos, like their videos, comment their videos, and subscribe to their channel. You can also hype her channel if you watch the videos on mobile. Right, let's check out our second creator. So the next creator is called Turbo Tim's World, and I've been watching his channel for quite a while, actually, and there's loads of little things that I've seen on there which are absolutely amazing. And this just caught my eye so quickly when I saw it. It just looked absolutely epic. Turbo Tim's World has got 848 subscribers and 700 videos, an amazing back catalogue for you to go back and investigate. This video, if I'm not mistaken, I think is the Avatar 360. But yeah, let's go and check it out. Let's stop dilly-dallying. Now, apparently this is quite a famous little bit of woodland in Cornwall, but look at that. Look at the mist. Oh my God, that's amazing. It's like I said, I put in a comment and I said this is almost like your cloud inversions when you go up into the mountains and things like that. And he likes that. He really likes it. But look at this. It's absolutely amazing. Absolutely epic. Wow. Tim, that is one hell of a shot. How awesome is that? Sun's coming up. Mist is still on the ground. Love it. It's almost like you could be on a mountain. It does some nice, just slow movements around it as well, which is really cool. So cool. Just go around this bit. Oh. That's just like from north to south. The first video was from North Yorkshire. This is all the way down in the southwest in Cornwall. Wow. Just shows you that our green and pleasant land is still alive and kicking, even after it has been burnt to a crisp this summer. Love it, love it. Right, we'll stop that there. Won't spoil it for you anymore. Why don't you go and check out Turbo Tim's World? Go and check out his videos, like his videos, comment on his videos, and subscribe to his channel. I'm sure you'll be super, super impressed by the content you find on his channel. Right, let's go on to our third and final creator for this Cinematic Monday. Right then, so our last creator is known simply by Jimmy, and they have got 64 subscribers and 34 videos, so decent amount of back catalogue to go and check out. Again, this guy is actually based up in North Yorkshire, so we've gone from North Yorkshire down to southwest into the Cornwall, and then back up to North Yorkshire again. And it starts very similar to Lady Flyer UK. So let's get straight into the video, shall we?
And just for once, I wish we'd stop and smell the room.
So yeah, following a tractor.
Instead of dreaming of
And again, the old dry stone walls. Brilliant.
Elysian fields could be
Lots of low flying, and you can see in the distance what he's flying towards. He's actually flying towards Ribblehead Viaduct, which is a really, really long viaduct up in North Yorkshire, and looks amazing. And I love these like speedy sort of flying FPV. It's FPV, obviously it's not a cinematic drone, but yeah, it's very cinematic, but FPV. Look at those arches. You could have so much fun through those. How cool is that? Absolutely amazing. Beautiful. Right, we're going to hold it there. It's quite a short video and I don't want to spoil it for you guys. I want you guys to go and check it out and go and watch. Go and watch Jimmy. Go and check out his videos. Go and like his videos. Go and comment in his videos and subscribe to his channel. And I'm sure you'll be super impressed by the videos and content he has provided. Right, so that is it for Cinematic Monday. I hope you enjoyed the flights at the beginning of the video and also enjoyed the 3 featured creators this week. If you feel like you want to support the channel, then please, why not scan the QR code just up here? It's for Buy Me a Coffee. And if you could buy me a coffee, it will keep me hydrated and it will help me towards possibly buying a new drone and possibly repairing the ones I already have. Also, if you like this video, then please click on the like, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications. If you're watching on mobile, then please hype the video. It really, really helps me out. And if I don't see you before, I will see you on FPV Friday. Have an amazing week.